Hey, what's up guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today I just want to create a video, pretty much like a 10-minute video on how to lane in Smite. I noticed a lot of people don't know how to lane that well. I often get questions that I'm asked on how to lane better, so I kind of want to go over a video on just how to lane better, and hopefully you guys can learn some stuff. So let's get right into it. This is a game I thought was going to be really good to put up on YouTube, or rather just a laning phase for this game. We have a super aggressive comp, and we played it really well, and we also pushed our lead really well, so I thought I could take a lot of examples. So the first thing I want to go over is understand your matchups, understand your comps. If you want to lane correctly, you have to play to your comp. If your comp's very passive, say you're playing Jingwei, maybe like a Fafnir support or something like that, you guys aren't really going to have that much pressure. So you guys are going to have to give up a lot of the stuff. You're going to have to give up a lot of the neutral camps. But if you're playing a super aggressive comp such as Bacchus CERN, which is very aggressive, a lot of CC on Bacchus, a lot of CC and damage on CERN, then you want to play super aggressive. CERN wants to use his dash to get in there. You as Bacchus, you want to be flopping it. And as you can see here, we already pretty much just got a kill, right? CERN's dashing in, just like how I want him to, because he knows that they can't fight us, right? We are Bacchus, we're CERN. So they can't fight us, Kumba doesn't do as much damage. Ishtar does a little bit of damage, or actually does quite a bit of damage. However, because of the Bacchus pressure that I'm adding in support, she can't do anything. So here, we know that we're going to get a Circuit gank. So actually, Garrett plays this really well. Pretty much, he plays the minions because he knows that Circuit's going to have a hard time killing him in the minions, and she's going to take damage. So I make sure I save my CC when Circuit goes on Garrett, and bada bing, bada boom, Circuit gank is fail. So right now we're already up 2-0 before 2 minutes, and this lane is going very well for us. So what we want to do here is just kind of keep up the pressure. One thing to note, guys, is Shield Camp spawns at around the 3rd minion wave. So oftentimes I see actually a lot of people after the 2nd minion wave going to Shield Camp, but you want to do the 3rd wave to get to the Shield Camp. And then that way you don't waste any time and you farm very efficiently. It's all about farming efficiently and effectively and getting more farm obviously than the enemy team. So after we get Shield Camp here, we obviously recognize we're super strong. Garrett has 2 kills already, we're big, and we're going to hit level 4 soon. So we want to invade this purple buff. I'm going to use all my aggression here on Bacchus and just try to get him away from the wave. We want to clear this wave, we want to not stay, we don't want to get poked, so we can go over to their purple buff. One thing to note about Bacchus, by the way, that makes him so aggressive is the fact that he has 2 CC abilities at level 2, right? His flop and his 3. He's also very tanky, so it's really nice. So pretty much what this allows me to do here is I can just flop on over not without a care in the world, right? Circuit we know is in the right lane, Cuckoo's in middle lane, so we know where everybody is. Right here my goal is to distract them. So they actually misplayed that and I played that pretty well to the point where I ended up getting the purple buff. If you do get the purple buff, that's awesome, it's like icing on the cake, but even if you don't get the purple buff, don't feel defeated trying to do that. The reason why is because I'm distracting them, Garrett's getting solo farm on the wave, and then he's able to push the wave through. So we also just killed the Kumba there. Kumba kind of messed up, I think, trying to go back in. But right now we're just using our pressure super well. We've got their purple buff, we've gotten 3 kills, and all the kills have been on Garrett. That's actually very important. Yes, sometimes it's nice to get a kill as support, but you really want to try to follow the kill to your ADC. So the fact that Garrett's gotten all 3 kills is just amazing. And I've taken their purple buff, it's just fantastic so far. We're up so much gold and XP in this lane, which is phenomenal. So now after we do our purple, we're just gonna do Shield Camp a little bit, and then we can go to wave. Kumba's gonna try to steal, isn't too successful at it. Again, Kumba's not really gonna be that aggressive of a character, not like our comp, which is super nice for us. So we just want to make sure that we maintain this pressure as much as we can. And then so when I hit level 6, I'm going to go ahead and back here and just try to get Thebes up online. So once I get Thebes online, I'm going to keep going back over the duo. There's no point in going mid right now because we have so much pressure. So we just want to run over to duo lane. And we want to keep applying this pressure that we have. They're going to need help at some point, and even if they get that help, it's not a guarantee that they're going to be able to kill us because we're just so big, honestly. Okay, so this is very important too. I see that their green's coming up, and I'm very big, so I can just kind of flop in here and annoy them. Again, since I'm so big, I can just annoy them as much as I want to. And I'm going to keep trying to pressure this green buff. I'm going to keep trying to press this green buff onto the Cuckoo. And I'm actually going to be able here to use my ult to secure, which is awesome. This is the perfectly fine ult. This is the perfectly fine ult. You're taking their farm, you're taking their buff camps, and it's also pissing them off. One thing you want to do is get in their mental heads, right? So now that we've taken the green buff, we're now at their purple buff. And sometimes people often ask me too, they're like, hey Dash, how can I farm better and support? This is a really good way. If you have a lot of pressure, keep the pressure up, right? Try not to let them breathe. If you try not to let them breathe, and you keep the pressure up, and take their farm, you're gonna get big. They're losing farm and you're gaining farm. So here as well, one thing I should have done better is actually taken those back camps. Not the killing the back camps, because I can't do that there, but I should have taken those chests to deny them even more gold. So now that I'm actually looking back at this game, that is one thing I could have improved on at that point. So hopefully, you know, you guys don't make that same mistake. Just reflecting on this. But we got shield buff. We take left lane minions again. We got the purple again. This is pretty much coming to a close, this laning phase. We have just gotten so much pressure over here. We're already up 5-0, and I'm a part of 3 kills. So Garrett is just gonna run farm on these guys. Cern is probably one of the best ADCs in the game right now, and he from ahead feels almost impossible to just deal with. So the fact that we have just gotten Cern ahead, it's pretty much a dub. But so since we're so strong here, we want to call Gold Fury at some point. And I'm actually going to come over here with them. Fortunately, we don't get the Circat, but we're able to kill the Kumba thanks to a Anubis rotation as well. They really can't deal with us at all. They can't fight us. These guys should just be farming right now. Here, I think Nem and I, this actually wasn't calmed, but I think Nem and I just had the same idea. It's like, hey, let's just gank this Ishtar. And we're pretty successful at it. Want to make sure I'm taking tower shots for the Nemesis. And I don't have to go up and hit the Ishtar. They got it. I already used my stun and whatever. I end up dying for it, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. They got the kill. Circuit's vibing. And as long as I'm the only one to die, it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and, just come out of the base a little bit stronger. Got upgraded shell. One thing I often see actually people not doing a lot is getting upgraded relics after Thebes or after Prophetic, whatever they're going to go first. It's very, very important to upgrade your relics as soon as possible. That 800 gold you spent might not feel the best for you, but it feels very good for your team and your team fight. So you want to make sure you're getting that upgraded shell right after your first item, if you can do it, or that upgraded net, or the upgraded Slokers, whatever it is. So I'm going to come over here. I believe we do end up killing this guy. Yeah, we do. He's amazing. So at this point, like, we're kind of just we're just kind of adding insult to injury here. We're killing them. Kills honestly aren't meaning too much, so we want to get an objective here. So we do want to look and fish for this gold very soon. We're very strong. If anything, they have to, if they want to contest us, they have to step up the goal, and then we can just kill them and then do the goal. But of course, since Cuckoo's dead and they have no ult secure, and we have wave shoved in left lane and mid lane, they can't do anything. So this is a free Gold Fury, and it's pretty much a GG at this point. But I hope you guys kind of like learned some stuff, how to push leads through this gameplay. If you guys did enjoy this, I'll happily do more commentary like this. I don't know if I'm like the best at it, so I apologize in advance. But I do want to try to, help you guys out and like help you guys learn some stuff. I do get asked questions about this stuff a decent amount when I stream. So hopefully this video like helps explain a lot of it. And again, I just wanted to use this clip in particular because I just felt like we had a super good combo. Cern Bacchus is a very, very high pressure dual lane, and it is honestly very easy to kill people and get pressure compared to other dual lanes. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of how to play with it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.